Hi everybody, my name is Stephanie and I have decided to embark on weight loss surgery. So my journey started December 2nd, 2013. I've decided to have it is like most of you guys, my weight started when I was about as young as I can ever remember. My first diet was when I was 11 years old. I did Weight Watchers with my mother. Lost a couple pounds doing that, but I still wasn't satisfied with myself and I wasn't satisfied with what was around me. So I continued to do what I would do. Not exercise, not do much, just be myself. I did find the love of cheerleading and volleyball and different sports, but I didn't really stick with it. I just continued to be who I wanted to be. Was lazy, nothing, Everyone around me put me down because of how I looked, my weight. So I decided that I was going to give them what they said I was, fat. So my sister, she actually was skinny. My older sister was skinny and then she gained weight and actually had the gastric bypass in around 2002. And the place she had it, they did it really fast. So I remember she was in 1 month, next month she was on the table. Simple as that. She just had to go to a couple discussion groups. She had to learn how to eat. But other than that, it was simple. It was just simple. And I always said I did not want to be like her. I did not want to go through this route with her. I just wanted to do it my way. I can get skinny my way. I could do it my way. And I didn't want to be like that. So my sister, though, she lost weight really, really fast. And that kind of scared me from ever having weight loss surgery because I was like, oh my God, she just lost it too fast. And fast forward some years, I went away to college and actually lost 50 pounds. But I lost it because I was a starving artist and I just rather have done anything else except be in my house, be cooking. I didn't want to do anything. So I was always out and on the go, walking class, walking everywhere. So I naturally dropped it. But once I got home from school, that weight picked up fast. Really fast. And the reason I decided I wanted to do this is because it's hard to have kids when you're overweight, and I'm tired of the lies. I'm lying to my significant other right now, and I'm not telling him the whole freaking truth about my weight. And I'm telling him, oh, my number is lower than what it really is. Shoot, I'm dropping stuff. So we've been trying to have a baby for a year now, and nothing happened. And finally I went to my doctor and she said the most hurtful things, not to my face, but to my medical record. And the doctor's office where I used to go to, you could look up your medical record on this app and it would tell you everything the doctor said. And she wrote, patient hard to look at because of morbidly obese. I was like, wow. She can't look at my body and tell what's going on with me because I'm morbidly obese. And they kept saying, no pregnancy due to weight. No pregnancy due to weight. So I was like, oh, it's time to really change this. I've got to change this. So I tried to look into weight loss surgery a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, and decided it wasn't for me. I just was not motivated. I said, I'm going to do it myself, join a gym. I'm a slow loser. I don't lose as fast as everyone else. I can work out, diet. It didn't come off. So what made me try it recently was I kept seeing all these billboards, all these radio signs. And finally I was like, you know what? I'll give it another try because I'm nearing a weight that's just so bad, really bad. So the place I'm going to is recommended by my insurance. It's Excellence Center. So pretty much you do an online quiz. You gain your knowledge about the doctors, about the facility, about everything. And they test you on it. And then if you pass the test, they move you on to the next level, which is your whole record. This application packet was 19 hard pages. I mean, they ask you everything from your family's medical history, your medical history, grandmas, aunts, uncles. Do you drink? How much caffeine do you do? How much do you walk? What was your lowest weight at 10? What was your weight at 15, 20, 25, 30? What was any diseases your parents died of, your grandparents, your brothers, sisters? They asked you, what's your budget like? What food do you ingest? What do you normally eat for lunch? What do you normally eat for dinner? I mean, they ask you any single question you can think of. Some of the questions I didn't think really had to deal with weight loss surgery, but they do. They ask you what kind of birth control you're on. They're asking if you're taking birth control. They're asking you, have you ever had miscarriages? They've asked you everything about your fertility that you can think of. So it was invasive. It made me feel really weird just because it's like, man, they're asking me all of these questions. Wow. I mean, it's just, wow. I did not think they were going to ask me this. And I was so embarrassed when I had to fax it back into them. It made me go, whoa, this is serious. I held on to that packet for about a month before I even faxed it back in. I was done. Well, actually, you know what? My journey started before December 2nd, to be honest. But anyway, the packet I got done in October. Faxed it back in November. And then they waited for my physical exam, which I had previously had. So once they did that, they called me at the end of November to schedule my appointment. And they let me know, well, you'll be seeing 2 doctors. You'll be seeing a psychologist and the nurse practitioner. My first appointment was pretty scary because I thought they were going to judge me, and I thought that just thought I didn't belong. I thought that they were going to put me in a category with people who were fat, couldn't do it. I just felt ashamed, me sitting in this office knowing what I'm there for. I felt bad. And when I went to go see the nurse practitioner, they took my weight, of course. And then I went in there with the mindset of, I want the lap band. This is what I want to do. She pretty much told me that my weight didn't qualify me for the lap band. My age didn't qualify me for the lap band. And they take more out than they put in. So that pretty much turned me around. And she told me I pretty much qualified for the gastric sleeve. I was so dead set about having my stomach pieces removed. I like the lap band because, you know, they say you lost weight slower. And the warning is risk. I kind of was overlooking that. But once you really went into depth about it, it really changed my mind. So I was just like, you know, maybe gastric sleeve is just what I want and what I need. So that night I went home and researched everything I could about the gastric sleeve. The before, the after, the symptoms, side effects, everything. And I got so comfortable with it. So when I was like, yeah, I'll take that. I will take that. But the psychologist appointment, they tested you to see if you're depressed, signs and symptoms of depression, if you're bipolar, everything. But I passed. But the facility I go to, you have to see it twice. And because I was letting her know about the stress I was doing with my job, I also had to see her again. So there was just no option of me going one time. So she let me know about my serious appointments I have to go to. The facility I go to, you don't just go to 4 appointments and you're done. You're going to physical therapy. You're going to the nutritionist multiple times. You are going to the nurse practitioner multiple times, the psychologist multiple times, a nutrition class, which you have to do 2, I believe. And then there was more appointments. There was just so many appointments. I just don't remember them all. But they want to make sure you're the right candidate. They're always discussing you with the whole team. And so fast forward to February, and I could have been finished, but I didn't pass my last nutrition class. I take fault for that. You pretty much have to identify what a balanced plate looks like and what proper snacks are. You have to identify how fiber and protein go together. how you compare them, what you can do. You have to tell her what some starches are, what, I mean, you have to tell her everything. I passed on my dinner plate, didn't pass on my snacks. And I upped my water, cut out caffeine, cut out the soda, coffee. I miss it, but I figured I might as well cut it out now. I gained 2 pounds, which my fat content didn't go up at all. So I got the birth control I was supposed to. I had to stop my hormonal pill birth control. I had to get either on something implanted. I had to do either the Mirena or the implant things that goes in your arm. Because I have no children, I didn't qualify for the Mirena, so you know the other option was. And you have to stay in birth control for at least 2 years. That's the rules. But if you still happen to get pregnant, they kind of, I hate that, but they will work with you. So 2 years, it's kind of making me go, ooh, that's so far. But I know I can do it. So my next appointment is March 11th. And then they submit my name to my insurance. And then from there, I get to see if I'm approved through my insurance, because I'll be approved through the center. And then they'll schedule my surgery. And then they'll start me on my 2-week diet. And then I'll get to see the surgeon 7 days before my surgery. When I go see the surgeon, I actually have to bring a witness with me. You can't go in there alone. You can't, you have to have someone else sign your paperwork with you so you understand. So it's kind of making this kind of difficult who I want to bring with me, because they said the appointment can be 4 hours long, because you have to go to this other nutrition class, meet the surgeon, pick your surgeon. He does a one-on-one with you. They make a big group of us, but it's just trying to figure out who I want to take with me, because I don't know yet. I'm still ashamed. So this is just me starting the video diary of my journey, I guess you can say, because pretty soon I'll be doing something new with my life. I have joined LA Fitness because part of physical therapy, I have to walk 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week. And because it's dead of winter in this part of the world, there's no doing that. So the next video, I will show you guys the big ASS binder they gave me. It's kind of cool though, but it outlines pretty much everything. All my doctor's appointments, all my paperwork, everything I can have, everything I can't have, what my stomach will look like, what I'll feel, how to get out of bed, pretty much everything. So thank you guys for watching, and I will update you guys on March 11th when I get my okay or no okay. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.